every contract, no matter what it is. I get into some shitty deals too. You know what I mean? You got a guy that's making tons of money, but he was a champion, and that was the deal I cut. I cut that deal and I signed it, and I gotta live with my deal. You know what I mean? And if you ever see some of these older guys, whether it be Dan Henderson, whose numbers piss everybody off for some reason, right? All the fighters are pissed off about Dan Henderson. Dan Henderson's been in this sport for 100 fucking years. You know what I mean? And the guy has a couple fights left. So should I cut him and cut his contract in half? Well, it might be the last deal the guy ever has. And it was the last deal he ever had. You know what I mean? This is one of those businesses where you don't look at Dan Henderson and go, guy was a fucking pioneer. Guy was an animal, would fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. Good for him. It's good to see Dan Henderson make some money. No, I go, what I get from these guys is, did you see what fucking Dan Henderson made? Dan Henderson sucks. There's no way Dan. This is the shit that I get with these guys. You know what I mean? I'm like, listen, if you can stick around as long as Dan Henderson has and fight the guys that Dan Henderson has, then maybe you'll be making Dan Henderson money too. You know? But when you sign a deal, you honor your deal. You know? Or you at least get to a point, you know, because most guys never make it to the end of a UFC contract. They'll get within 3 fights, and then we want to sit back down and start talking, right? You keep them. You can say, no, I don't want to sit down and talk yet. I'm gonna ride this thing out, and I'm gonna become a free agent, and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna test the market and see what I can bring in. And guys have done it. Ben Henderson did it. The other kid, huh? Rory McDonald. I wasn't thinking of him, but yes, Rory too, and huh?
Lorenz Larkin.
Yep, Lorenz Larkin. All these guys. I mean, ride the thing out, and become a free agent, but honor your deal. I have to honor all my deals. Imagine if I didn't honor a deal, you guys would be fucking all over me, man. Right? Oh my God, he didn't honor that deal with this guy. And as far as these guys that they look and start, I hate when guys start counting other people's money. You know, the other one is Alistair Overeem. Everybody's pissed off at what Alistair Overeem makes. Alistair Overeem's been around forever. The guy's earned his way up, and that's his deal. You know, nobody feels happy for anybody. Everybody counts everybody else's money and wants to rip up a deal after we make a deal.
So are you moving